Once upon a time in the ancient times of Britannia where legends intertwined with reality like the mists that enveloped the Green Hills. In a turbulent period after the decline of the Roman Empire, young ARTORIA Pendragon emerged as the central figure of an epic narrative. Known as Saber, she was more than a mere warrior, she embodied the very essence of myth. ARTORIA, whose true name was Arthur Pendragon, was a woman destined to become the once and future king. Her fate was intertwined with the legendary Excalibur sword which she received from the Lady of the Lake after pulling it from the stone. But her journey began earlier, in a time of chaos and war when Britannia stood on the brink. Born amid the mists that bathed the Green Hills, ARTORIA was the daughter of King Uther Pendragon and Igraine. However, her arrival in the world was marked by her father's disappointment, who expected a male heir. Fate, however, had other plans, and ARTORIA was entrusted to the care of the noble Sir Ector, who raised her as his adopted daughter. Under Sir Ector's tutelage, ARTORIA grew up as Artorias, a young knight in training. Her true gender was a secret known only to Merlin and her adoptive family. At night, in Merlin's instructive dreams, she received the wisdom needed to become the leader Britannia needed. The day of destiny finally arrived when a magical sword was stuck in a stone, awaiting the true heir to the throne. While more experienced knights tried in vain to pull the sword by brute force, ARTORIA, an unqualified apprentice for justs, approached the forgotten stone. Merlin, the architect of destiny, appeared before her, warning her about the implications of becoming king. But ARTORIA was determined. She understood from childhood that being a king meant giving up her humanity. With a determined nod, she pulled out the sword, and the radiant light proclaimed the birth of King Arthur. Assuming the throne of Camelot, ARTORIA became an unparalleled leader. Her reign was marked by heroic battles, with the Excalibur sword shining as a beacon of hope. Under her guidance, the Knights of the Round Table were forged, each contributing to the unfolding legend. However, no reign is exempt from challenges. The complexities of the human heart, betrayals, and sacrifices permeated ARTORIA's story. Her marriage to Guinevere, her half-sister Morgan Le Fay, the revelation of the forbidden love between Lancelot and Guinevere, all these elements contributed to a web of dramas that challenged even the noblest of souls. ARTORIA, with her unwavering determination, faced tragedy at Badon Hill, where Mordred, her own son, turned against her. The Excalibur sword, the symbol of her royalty, shone brightly as she fought against the forces threatening her beloved Britannia. The battle culminated in the legendary burst of light that sealed her fate. Upon dying at Badon Hill, ARTORIA made a final plea to the counter-force, to become a counter-guardian in exchange for the chance to seek the Holy Grail to save her country. Thus, she was frozen in time and space, summoned countless times to different eras in her eternal quest. ARTORIA's fall, intertwined with betrayal, lost love, and indomitable courage, remains an immortal legend. Her body was taken to Avalon, the utopian paradise, where it rests until Britannia needs her again in the distant future. And so, the story of ARTORIA Pendragon, the Saber, unfolds like an epic of bravery, sacrifice, and the eternal quest for redemption. A narrative that transcends time, merging with the mists of Britannia, where legends are born and legends live forever. With that said, thank you for watching, and until next time. May the mists of Britannia always be in your memory.